guys, welcome back to my channel, hashtag Analytics. So for this vlog, we will be sharing to you our new explored Power BI. And Power BI stands for
Business intelligence.
Okay, Business Intelligence.
So just to give you a brief background, Power BI is an active tool that shows active charts. So with that being said, this is utilized by Fortune 500 companies because it's easy to use. Anyone can use it. Aside from the tool that we have on the desktop, this can be utilized through phone and other devices that consist on Android or Apple. So other managers or let's just say executives use this because it's easy to utilize and it provides accurate 100% charts.
Now you're wondering why we explored this application because this is one of our activity aside from learning those algorithms. Okay, Lee, are you ready to demonstrate? Okay, so watch the entire video of this demonstration.
So before we get started, once you open your Power BI, this prompt would show up and you can just easily click X to exit and it would take you to the Power BI platform. So once you're already there, before you can use Power BI, you would have to click Get Data just to make sure that we can import all the needed data before we can start utilizing all the charts. So as you can see, when you click Get Data, you'd be able to see a bunch of platforms where you can import your data. So all of these platforms are associated with Power BI. So for this example, we can just easily use Excel. So I created a data that is utilized by Excel. So we can just easily click Connect. So as you can see, imagine yourself as a boss and this is your employees, and in this data we have the specific names, job position, monthly salary, as well the years of service of your employees. So once it's loading, it would prompt a navigator platform. So we can just easily click sheet 1 since the data that was in the employee monthly salary is sheet 1. So by clicking that, we can just easily click sheet 1 and you would have two options. So you can press load or transform data. So if you press load, the data that you have right here on sheet 1 would be easily imported to the Power BI platform. So the other option is you can click transform data. So this option would give you the chance to edit your data if needed. So let's try to click that first. So here, so this is the Power BI query editor. You can just easily edit your data here. So as you can see, the data is divided by column. So this should be the name. So by editing the name of your column, you can just easily double click the column 1 and change that to name. And to column 2, we can just change that to job positions. And column 3, as you can see, this should be the monthly salary of your employees. And for column 4, this should be the years of service. You can just easily put years. So as you can see, the monthly salary is already identified as numbers. So Power BI already identified those as numbers. So if you have plans on changing this, you can just easily click the number. And going down, you can just easily choose the proper format for this. So on the right side of the screen, applied steps. Let's just say you made a mistake on changing something and you had a hard time on reverting that change. So you can just easily go to applied steps and just click X to revert that change. So right here, since the data we have is already proper and correct, we can just easily click close and apply. So once we click close and apply, it would just automatically go to the Power BI platform. So since it's already done, you can see on the fields, Power BI is already converted here on the field. So it was converted by columns, by job positions, by monthly salary, by name, and by years. So here on the visualizations, you can see that these are all the charts that Power BI has to offer. So let's try to utilize two charts. So like I said, Power BI is an interactive tool, and it would depend on the specific data you have just to make sure on how charts you can utilize. So if you have small data, Power BI would just give you an option to use one chart. But if you have data like this is a medium-sized data, we can just easily use two charts. So for our first example, we can just easily use a pie chart, and the other one should be a donut chart. So here we have two charts, and every chart, let's just say chart 1 is active, and you have the chance to select a specific filter or fields by each chart. And for chart 2, it's also the same, so it's really active. So you can just easily click each chart, and you can just easily drag the data you have right here to those specific fields. So okay, let's start with the pie chart. So the pie chart, let's just put that on the left side, and the donut chart on the right side. So let's maximize the donut chart. And for the pie chart, I'm going to insert the names of my employees to legend. And as you can see, the name right here of my employees are shown. And going down, let's moving to the donut chart, we can just easily put the monthly salary to details, since these are the numbers that we wanted to know. So it wouldn't show right away because we still have one more data to include. So since the monthly salary is here, we can just easily use years of service for values. So as you can see that our data is already loaded, and since that the years of service is already shown, so by clicking that, if you're wondering why we have this specific percentage, so this percentage is based on the 100% that we have within the donut chart. So here are the monthly salaries and the name of the employees. So we can just easily put job positions to filter. Oh, my mistake. We can just click the first chart, and we can put the job position under filters. So let's just say I wanted to know the business director. So I just wanted to know who my business director is, that one business director I have in my company. So I'm just gonna click business director as filters. So it's gonna show a green highlight here. So Lisa is my business director in my company. So once I click Lisa's name, the second chart would show the monthly salary that Lisa is making. So I believe Lisa is making a lot because she makes around 120,000 pesos for a year. So Lisa has 8 years of service in my company, and within that 100%, Lisa has 9.52% in that 100% that she's making in the monthly salary. So this is how easy Power BI is really. This one really shows the fastest way on how you can utilize all the data you have and to provide an active chart. So Like we said, this is user friendly and it's very easy to utilize.